Hey, what's up everyone? It's Sierra and welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another speed build. I'm feeling extra festive today. I have all the trees lit up in my house, the marshmallow gingerbread candle burning, so I decided it's time to do a Christmas home build. I did build this in Willow Creek, even though after a while I almost wanted to move it into Windenburg. However, I kept it on this lot. I did end up changing the outside color. It was like this beige-ish, like off-white, and I just wasn't feeling it. So as you guys could tell, I changed it to like that red color as you saw in the very beginning. But getting into this build, I wanted this house to be not too big, but I wanted to be able to fit 3 bedrooms in here and a couple bathrooms. And of course, I didn't really want them to have too big of a backyard. I wanted the main focus to be in the front where all of the Christmas decorations and stuff are going to be. But I did mess with the roofing quite a bit in here. It took me a minute, but I got it figured out. As you can see, I mess with it quite a bit, but I wanted it to just like look a certain way. And even with like the column work, I wanted to make those look, I don't know, just I wanted this house to look kind of like older. That's why I said I should have put this in Windenburg. I don't know why I didn't, but here we are. But I did not use any custom content in this build, which I am very proud of myself. I told you guys I would not use like any custom content in more of my builds, so you guys can download them from the gallery, which I have absolutely no problem doing. I like using the stuff that we have gotten from Maxis a lot. But I did use the Snowy Escape windows. I had base game ones put in with the shutters, but I just kind of decided I wasn't really liking the way it looked. So I ended up changing those out. And I ended up just putting like some flower, like, I don't know what they are, like flower planters on the windowsills. And then I know it's supposed to be like wintertime and everything, so I kind of did put in some flower beds. That is like one of my specialties, is putting in flower beds. So I went in and I did that. Usually for like the walkway, I don't use like tiling and stuff just because it costs more money. And I prefer to use like the landscaping stuff that we got anyway. But I really wanted it to be like stone, have some type of like stone on it. And then have the top just kind of like that stucco almost type of feel. I really don't usually put in like the stonework like I do in here, like around the walkway, but I kind of thought it was appropriate. I was like, you know what? It's kind of like this old school home type of feel. I think it really does fit. I think it works perfectly in here. So I ended up putting those in. And I always put like the dirt and stuff like around the plants and around my walkways. I think it just makes it more like realistic, the home. And I just think it looks a lot nicer. But getting into the build, like I said, I wanted to be able to fit 3 bedrooms in here. And I did use some column work, some platform work. It is my specialty, basically, at this point. You guys know this. But like I said, 3 bedrooms, and I was able to get 2 bathrooms upstairs and 1 in the main floor. So we ended up with 3 altogether, which I was pretty impressed with myself because I didn't think I was going to be able to fit another bathroom between like the kids' room and the parents' room, but I was able to make it work. I was able to like size down one of the bedrooms and everything. I did mess with this floor plan a lot, like more than I probably should have, But like I said, I wanted it to just like flow nicely, be very cohesive. So that is what we ended up with. But getting down into the downstairs, like I said, I did use a lot of like platforms and column work to kind of break up the home. I kind of prefer doing that in my builds, if you guys have noticed by now. I don't know. I love the way it looks. And if you're wondering, like the flooring, the wood floor is from Jungle Adventure. I do like that wood tone. It's like there are different wood tones to it. I think it's really nice. I kind of don't ever really use it too often. And like I said, I was trying to do some like no CC builds. So I also used a lot of stuff from like the Country Living pack. Absolutely love that pack. One of my favorites. I always forget the name of it for some reason, but I did not this time. And the dining room, I really didn't want it to be too big. Like I said, it's only like 4 Sims that I plan on moving in here. Father Winter will be one of them. When I can get my Sim lady to marry him, that's going to be interesting. And that's like all on my own. I'm not doing any type of like gameplay, like live LP, like anything on YouTube for that. It's just like for me to have like fun with. But like I said, I didn't want the dining room to be too big, so I I don't know, I just wanted like 4 chairs and a table. That was it. In the living room, I wanted it to feel super cozy. I also wanted to leave room so we can put in a Christmas tree. I really didn't know what kind of sofa I wanted to use. That was probably one of the most interesting parts of doing this home, was like the coloring. I wanted it to be all red and green in here. So I search and search and search. It was so hard to find a good green swatch couch that looked decent with like the wallpaper and everything that I used. And then I just ended up using the Paranormal pack, the like side chair and the couch as well. I couldn't really find a good red color either for like the couch and stuff like that. So, but I really like this one. So I was like, I'm going to go with what I love, and we're going to use the Paranormal pack one. But I did use a decent amount of stuff from Seasons in here, as well as like the Christmas, like, I don't know if it's even like a kit. It's just kind of like the holiday thing that we got in The Sims. I think it was free, but I can't remember. I think everyone got it. It came with like the Christmas trees, and it's just like the holiday pack. I'm pretty sure it was free for everyone. But anyway, getting into the living room again, I just wanted it to be like super cozy. I love these little, I don't know if they're like photos or if they're like paintings, but they came from Tiny Living, and they have like little socks and like hot cocoa and stuff. So I thought those were super cute, and they would be perfect for in here. But the kitchen, I kept it pretty simple, pretty plain. I obviously wanted green. The red, I thought, for the countertops was a little much, so I kind of just used some red for like some accents with like the clutter and stuff like that. I love sizing down these jars that we got. It is so cool to be able to like size them down, put them everywhere. Like I said, I wasn't using any custom content in this build, so I was like, all right, I need to get really creative in here. But not too creative, because I did use stuff from like the little campers kit and the clutter kit, which I love the little campers kit. I'm not sure if anyone has it or has been thinking about buying it, but it's definitely worth the money. At least I think it's only like $5, and you get a lot of cool stuff. It does come with some gameplay as well, so it is definitely worth the money if you guys are thinking of like splurging for yourself for the holidays. I think I'm like don't own like 2 packs, and it's like I I forget. It's like Journey to Batu and one other like pack that's from way in the beginning, and a lot of the kits I don't even own. But getting into the office, like I said, I want this to be a lot of like red and green. I hung up a lot of garland throughout the home and the mistletoe as well. I wanted to have at least a minimum of 3 trees in this home. I know that sounds a little ridiculous, but like I said, I want this to be such a Christmas home with the red and the green and everything. And I added like the extra presents in here to make it look like the family just like, or more like the parents just wrapped all the presents and have not put them out underneath the tree yet because they don't want the kids peeking. But I did want to put some white in here as well to kind of break things up, because we do have like a little bit of white with like the windows and with some other stuff. I don't know. I really didn't want to be too red and green, so I needed a little bit of contrast. And of course, snow is white, so we added some white accents. But as you can see, I wanted to add like those lights and stuff in. I didn't know where I wanted to put them, so I just ended up adding garland in. I love putting that in like certain places. It's super cute and super fun. Just kind of adds like a little, I don't know, a little pizzazz to everything. But with the son's room, or not even the son's room, this is the parents' room. With the parents' room, I used the industrial loft kit bed. I thought about using the one from Cottage Living, but I vetoed that. I was like, nah, let's do something a little bit, I don't know, more red and green and fun. Because like I said, Christmas, I wanted a lot of color in here, but I didn't want to add too much into the parents' bedroom. Just in case you guys want to like download this, playing it, you can add, take away whatever you like. I wish I would have done that for like in the kitchen, because I did add a decent amount of clutter, but you know what? It is okay. And I utilized a lot of stuff from I'm trying to think, the Seasons pack, because it's one of my favorites. If you guys do not own it and are thinking about like different packs and expansion packs to buy, definitely Seasons is a go-to. One of my favorites to play. I'm so happy I bought it when I got The Sims and like when it came out and everything. Obviously, I've been playing The Sims since, I don't know, like what, 2000, 2001 when it first came out. So it's been a long journey with me in The Sims. But getting into the son's build, or the son's bedroom, geez. I wanted to add a decent amount of clutter in here, and I wanted it to be red and green. Like the little light I put in there has a little Christmas tree on it. I thought it was so adorable. And I wanted to make sure I gave them toys and stuff, because I almost forgot to. And the girls' room, I kind of just, it's a little bit smaller than her brother's room. So I wanted to make sure she had like some toys and some clutter in here. I kind of used the same dresser throughout the build. I don't know. I really like that one. It came with Cottage Living, one of my favorites. And I use a lot of the clutter kit stuff. I know in one of my streams, I was like, oh, I don't know if I even want the clutter kit. Ended up getting it. Ended up loving it. Got rid of a lot of my custom content clutter, which was awesome. I didn't think I would end up doing that, but I did. But for the hallway, like I said, I wanted 3 Christmas trees in this home. Christmas home. We're doing it. So we did 3 Christmas trees. We put the presents up here, like, you know, like they'll open presents Christmas Eve upstairs, Christmas downstairs, they'll open presents. I don't know. I thought it was super cute. But for the outside landscaping, I wanted to, I don't know, we need more Christmas decorations for outside. We have like the lights and stuff like that, and like the little reindeer and the little snowmen, but that's really all we get. And I need more. I need more Christmas decorations. I need more Halloween, anything. Like, we just need more decorations, like, in general for this home. But like I said, the backyard, I really didn't want them to really have one. Didn't want it to be too big. So I kind of just threw in some basic landscaping like I always do. I threw in a telescope as well. And of course, I had to throw in some snowmen. I had to bring Christmas into the backyard. Even though, I mean, like, what backyard? They ain't got one. But you know what? I wanted it to still be like festive and cool. But I will put this on the gallery for everyone to download. As always, don't forget to like, hit subscribe. I post build videos on here 5 times a week, just in case you like this build and you'd like to see more. I hope everyone has an amazing day, and I will see you in the next video. See ya!